Hello. Hello, hello. Oh, it's my keyboard. Don't look at my keyboard. Ah, don't look at my leg. There we go. There we go. Everything's fine now. Hello, Ray Ray. How are you? We're working on the Shadowspar Keep. It's coming along. This is what we're doing. This is the bottom floor, and then the top floor. Currently working on. So currently making the wall, the top floor. Yeah. So I'm gonna do a little painting tonight, a little dry brush down here, and then I'm gonna put up some more stone wall stuff. Yeah, this is what I'm going to do. Sorry, Colin, but you know, catch as catch can. That's a thing that people say. I'm not sure what it means. Yeah. What do I need? I need this. So I need to do a little dry brush. I wonder if I should. I'm gonna move this back. I'm technically gonna move it up. Sorry. Don't yell at me. Ah! Ah! Oh no, don't dox me. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. All right, tripod is tripoded higher up. Yeah, it's a little, you know, it's a little 1 inch by 1 inch grid, so your guys can hang out, run around, and there could be like a little spider under here. Did you guys know there's a spider under the stairs in the original game? That's not true. Could be though. We were wicked into spiders. I do not, Daniel M. Garcia. That's not true. I like to visit there though. Done it once. Alright, so dry brush. The dry brush. You guys are gonna love the way that I make these stone walls. You're gonna fucking love it. You're gonna be like, wow, I've seen something now. I'm impressed. That's what you're gonna fucking be like. I don't know why I'm fake yelling. So I'm whipping up a little dry brush concoction here. Just like gray. Just like gray, guys. Bye, Colin. I'll be here until 8:15-ish Eastern. You want to come back? Hope dinner is lovely. Alright. Palette knife. Use a popsicle stick. So of course we're all familiar with dry brush technique. Basically you want to get a tiny bit of paint on your brush And you want to kind of rub it on the highest up bits so it brings out the texture, which is good, which is what we want. So I'm just gonna dump. I'm right in the way. Here, you go up here. So just a little bit on the brush. I like a bristle brush for this. And then you really want to like scrub the paint out of the brush. I hope you're feeling better, Dan. It was not a great day for me. I was just not having it. So basically it's just gonna pick up the edges and kind of make them pop a little bit. As we all know, this needs to pop. This has gotta pop or people will be mad. Are you feeling any better, Dan? Hopefully it's nothing serious. I was just low energy today. Just had a hard time getting motivated. Oh yeah! Ooh. That is my. How did you know my slogan? Build that wall. So funny, you guys. Interested in where things go tonight, an old D&D podcast. Ooh, sinus infections are the worst. Yeah, we had like a couple months of don't come into work if you're sick. It seems to have reverted back to the old ways of just come in even if you're dying and get everyone else sick, which I don't love. There was I won't name names, but we definitely had a fully sick employee in the office last week. And I was like, what are you doing? I know there's a lot of work to do, but we can work from home, fam. Don't get me sick. We don't need to be sick. I've been watching Sunderland Till I Die, which is the documentary that inspired Welcome to Wrexham. It's basically reverse Welcome to Wrexham. As you watch Sunderland's team absolutely implode. And it's very good. It's these poor people. These poor toothless people up there in the northeast of England. Good for you, Dan. Being a good citizen. Ah! But yeah, there's a chance we could be playing Sunderland next season. They are potentially about to get promoted, so maybe not. It'd be cool though. Huge club. Huge club. What else is new, gang? kind of magic weapon should I put in the magic weapon cache that they're trying to rescue or stop for Gap? I'm gonna put some crazy stuff in there. You can see why I didn't dislike it. I thought it was like, I thought it was good. It just, I don't know. It's like the Yugoslavian couple who started a coffee shop in Wrexham. It's like, that's awesome. But are we profiting off of the Yugoslavian war by, you know, I mean, I know they're just trying to tell a heart-wrenching story, but what does it have to do with the footy? I'm interested in the footy. The human interest stuff is also interesting, just slightly less interesting to me. Because I'm interested in the other stuff. You see, it's just that it was the fourth thing about a coffee shop. I do seriously worry that they're just like, you know, I mean, profiting off is maybe harsh, but I don't know. It seemed, I feel like the motivations were to win an Emmy, which I guess is fine. All right. There. So the one guy who they show a lot, who like writes the signs and stuff, he's a larger fella. He's got black hair and kind of like a little mustache. I talked to him quite a bit when I was over, and he is excellent. He's a very, very good dude. I have not met the other coffee shop people. Thank you, brother. Trevius. Ooh, I've never said that out loud, even though I've read it a billion times. But no, I mean, look, I obviously love the show, biggest fan, all that junk. Like, that's good. It's just that they have lied a little bit. they kind, like, one of my buddies got really upset about this last year. Not really upset. That's way overstating it. But essentially they made it sound like, so they put in, there was that one birthday present where I think Rob bought Ryan a park, and so they've never fixed it up. It's still sitting there looking shitty, but they did a whole segment where they were like, oh yeah, these new stores popped up because of our park that we made. And it's like, that's not true. And those new stores did not pop up because of that. They were either already there or it was like empty. I don't know. Anyway, it was, they put a positive spin on things sometimes that is not necessarily the naked truth that you maybe want from a documentary. But anyway, but I'm very close to it, so I love it very much. And I mean, again, the first voice we hear on the episode is my pal, Mark Griffiths. He's also the white-haired bloke who does the announcements, and he's so nice. He's such a nice guy. He was sending me is we chat on WhatsApp together, and they don't know that I podcast, or I'm just a guy from America who likes to talk to them. Like, they don't know or care about my internet career or whatever. I don't bring it up generally. But so I'm just like I'm just a guy to them, which is, you know, normal. But like, you know, we just chat on WhatsApp together, and he sends me, you know, he's sending me Bob Mortimer videos to watch. Bob Mortimer's fucking hilarious. And I'd seen him on Taskmaster before, but I hadn't really dug into his stuff. So it was, but it's like, oh my god, it's you know, just these very normal people have a TV show about them. Pretty strange. And then the second voice you hear is my buddy Che, who, you know, I would do a podcast with Che in a second. Eventually I'll trick him into it. Just wait. Just wait. I'll get him someday. Okay. So, here is, this is my weird, this is a folded up piece of aluminum foil with saran wrap around it. I'm not really sure why I did this, but I did. And so Josh, do you guys know Josh speaks some Welsh, like out of nowhere? So that, you know, if I was going to get a Geekly to do a Welcome to Wrexham thing with me, maybe it would be my friend Josh, who speaks Welsh. So anyway, okay, so what I've got here is whoop, whoop, is, come on baby. So this is a roller that I made. So basically it's just a dowel with polymer clay around it, and then I've dug into it and made this little pattern, right? So gotta lube it up, which is very important. I've got some cooking oil here that I'm using to lube this bad boy up. This actually super helps, and you can tell once the oil has started to wane, because, or, you know, get used up or whatever, because it starts sticking. But now my fingers aren't oily. It's not other paper towel roll. So afraid of accidentally exposing my butt in this thing, like just bending over and just having giant plumber's crack, then getting kicked off of YouTube for showing explicit materials. No one wants that. Okay, so got my freshly lubed up roller. Gambler's blade. What does a gambler's blade do? Tell me about it. Got some, yes, the cheap shit, the Crayola air dry clay. A fresh box. Bin? Ah! There's my... Now, I had been using orange air dry clay. It was terracotta. It was unnecessarily orange, and it's caused this to happen, which is very unfortunate. Basically, I have to run stuff through to clean it, but I'm just going to use this air dry clay because it can just clean it. It'll have little orange streaks on it, and that's okay. Pasta roller. So yeah. Ooh. Gnarly. Oh, dang. So you really are gambling. Alright, well, this looks like weird, but that's fine. Okay. All gonna get painted over anyway, so it's okay if it has orange streaks. Alright, so basically, we're just rolling, guys. That immediately fails. I look like a fucking idiot. So, focus to get. So yeah, so it makes instant wall. And then various tools. This stuff is very, since I just opened the container, it is extra soft, which is not great. Probably harden up just in the air after a few minutes. Oh shoot, threw that right onto some paint. I'm a fucking mess, you guys. You guys, I'm a fucking mess. Alright. So, flame tongue. What's a really good magic increase? I might just make a thing that like makes your magic stronger as like an OT. More texture is good for dry brushing. Thank you. Like a, I don't know, significant to the OT because it literally boosts magic or whatever. And they're anti-magic. So this is just some white glue. And it's going to seem weird. It did to me at first. But yeah, you just fucking glue it on while it's still wet. Ah! And it hardens. Isn't that great? Just big floppy boy. Just flopping around up here. This is so soft. In a bad way. But we'll make it. We'll survive. Oops. And so yeah, so that is how I make my stone wall. And then you just kind of like, you know, if you got a hole or whatever, you just smush stuff into it. Yeah. So that will eventually turn into this. So once it's got paint on it, then it turns into that. So that is what we do. And this will harden up nice. Nice and stiff. cool hat. We do love a cool hat. This sounds very cool, Dan. Alrighty. Interesting, that's not smooth. The other one was smoother. Again, it's very moist. I don't need to re-oil this for a little bit. But so this stuff is kind of shitty and it cracks, but it's good. It's actually good in this case. I want it to be shitty and crack because that makes it look more weathered. Bro, didn't I give her a luck blade last time? No, I gave her a dancing sword that she never used. The trick is getting them a magic item that they'll actually use. I think the last one was Blood Drinker. You just have to have talking weapons. Kind of be jumping the shark to bring back a talking weapon though, huh? It's going to be a no on the wish spell. I had to live in fear of that spell for so long last campaign. Gah! Can't part like fresh bread. Wow, this is very floppy. Very floppy. Dog shite. Is that? That's a good. That sounds great. That would explain why it got confiscated. So this is falling apart, which is unfortunate, but the majority of it looks fine. And again, if it's craggy and stuff, that's good. We actually like it. So after this gang, this is, I wouldn't say close to being done, but it's, you can imagine it being done. So it's just this, and then the Chum Guzzler. I'm gonna make a playset for the Chum Guzzler, and then I will have finally completed my Kickstarter, which, by the way, has taken way too long. Probably because it was too much work. Oops, we all make mistakes. But it's gonna be fun to switch up. I'll probably switch up to doing more. Hey, what's up, Mike? I'll probably switch up to doing more, you know, smaller, less involved things, maybe more figures, characters, stuff like that. So I feel like that's an easy way to attract new people by making something that they are interested in, as opposed to Shadowspar Keep, which is, look, I love making it, but the audience for this is exactly the people who have listened to Greetings Adventures, which is a lot. There's a lot of people, but not as many people who have, you know, watched the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, for instance. Maybe we could get them to be geeklies. You know what I'm saying? Baz! As we're building walls, we're not putting up walls. In fact, more than walls, it's like we're building bridges. I know they look like walls. Ray, no comment. No comment. I should make that one piece of Sonic Empire art that we got, where it's Tom the Dragonborn with pregnant Sonic. No, Tom the Dragonborn is pregnant, and Sonic is like. This is some early fan art that is stuck with me. I need to oil. We're still okay. No! Whatever. How can you forget? It was beautiful, honestly. High quality fan art. Jesus Christ, fucking disaster. The terracotta might just be better, or maybe it's just this stuff is mushy. Your favorite episodes when Sonic got Tom pregnant? I don't remember that one, but podcast amnesia is real. The great part about doing this is I could spend the rest of the night peeling glue off my fingers. Because, you know, I can wash them, obviously, but it's fun to peel the glue off. We all agree. Who hasn't let white glue dry in their finger and then peeled it off? Come on. Thank you, Posting. It's been going fine. But it's better now that you're here. Oh, okay, the episode where we talk about it. Got it. Shouldn't we do an episode, though, where Sonic gets Tom pregnant? Isn't that what people have been screaming for? Sorry, I'm not on camera. Isn't that what folks have been just yammering for? I can hear my dog shrieking in the backyard. What is that about? Frickin' dogs. Oh, sorry, I'm off camera. And then just like, I see what you're saying, Mike. It could be a dream sequence, but what would the What would the episode... What would happen in the episode? Because we've generally avoided sex scenes. But... You know, you get Sonic on. Might as well go to town. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I think I just said something about having sex with Sonic the Hedgehog. It's been a long day, guys. I'm sorry, Mike. If you remember the art, it was clearly a loving relationship. Clearly a loving relationship. I don't think there's any parasites involved in Tom and Sonic's love. And frankly, I'm a little offended that you even suggested such a thing. I just go back and say that I did like the Yugoslavian couple segment. It's just that kind of segment which I feel like we've had enough of. Anyways. That was the best. That was very funny. That was that episode's spiritual should stop trying to talk. On my stream. Look, we've got a wall. No, I'm thinking about it, Dan, because you're right. It is a good segment, and I was being a jerk about it, but I don't know. Got a lot of feelings. Plus, Bank Street coffee is so good. All right, no more talk about that. Because we'll talk about politics or religion. Just kidding. Just kidding. What else? How are we doing on time? Pretty good. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do tonight is the thing. So that'll be interesting. Look, it's mostly removed all of the schmutz. I do like the slabs. The slabs were good. The slabs made me happy. What else? 9 viewers. Oh my god, guys, we're almost in W digits. You never get these when you stream at 7 in the morning on Sunday for some reason. I gotta get the rest of the schmutz off. It's tearing us apart. You know what? Maybe if I'm gonna try to de-schmutz this guy because it's all rough. I don't like it. It should be nice and smooth. Dan is my negativity protection. Dan, you gotta stop me from being negative. Hello. Hello, Audrey Renee. Welcome. Welcome to our crafting stream. We're making a wall. A barrier, if you would. Alright. Just wait. Once you're gonna not believe it. Once I start actually doing it. Why is this so weird? Do I like that? Because the terracotta was nicer than this. This is so... It's falling apart too much. The terracotta was all orange. Look what it did. Ah, I'm glad you got it. And it didn't explode in the mail. Believe it or not, this is the second to last project for the Kickstarter. This is trash, but maybe it'll be great. Maybe it'll be the trashiness that will make it look all weathered and cool and stuff. Alright, it's a wall now. Oh no, I think it's too moist because it's fresh. It's fresh, and so it's falling apart on me. Like it doesn't have enough substance to it, but it's fine. It's still usable. And I think it'll mature. I'm leaving the lid off. Hopefully, I'm not wrong because I'll make it even worse if I'm wrong. It just feels wetter than the terracotta stuff that I was using before. That's all. Alright. Alright. So, glue this bad boy up. Ooh, still wet over here. Oops. A little damage. A little damage. Again, it's all free weathering. Alright, so yes, this is white glue. I'll give you guys a little tour of Shadowspar Keep once I stick this wall on. Come on, baby, don't fall apart on me. Or fall apart in a way that is easy for me to deal with. It's getting warm in here. Alright. I'll give you guys all 11! Oh my god! All 11 of you. the Shadowspar Keep tour in one moment. As soon as I smush the rest of this down. And again, if you have any questions or want to give me suggestions or things you'd like to see. Is somebody getting shot outside? What the fuck is happening? This is America. Alright. Okay, so. Hey, Steve. So this is the bottom floor. This already has a wall. And it's got a little stairway. This is going to be the room where they woke up on slabs. So I'm going to put some slabs in here. And this is the room they never went into. Yeah, I got a little, I don't know what I'll put in that room. Something fun. So these are, I've actually embedded little magnets up here. So when I put on the second floor, it just kind of locks into place, which is nice. And so basically the idea is that from the outside, once I'm done, it'll actually look like a little castle-y guy. And then it's got 2 levels on the inside to use as playmat. So yeah, this is a cursed pasta maker. It only makes cursed pasta. But yeah, so I'm adding walls now. Ooh, this is already firming up. That's good. But this will all get painted over, and so it won't look white or creamy or whatever the fuck color it is. Pardon my very bad language. I'm a naughty boy. Fuck did I just say? Set to roll out slightly thicker sheets. This is I am on the thickest sheet. This is as thick as it gets. The keep was purchased by our friend during the Kickstarter. Was purchased by our friend Paul Kim. Paul Kim, we all love Paul Kim. Paul Kim just got married. Married man. Isn't that exciting? I'm not sure where this fell. No big deal. Alright, I've got 8 minutes. And again, I'm lightly complaining about the material, but it's just fine. It's going well enough. This is insanely easy compared to in the past. Like, oh, can I even pull that down? Let's see if I can do this without hurting myself or others. So this guy I made. Ooh, is he dusty? This is one of the first things I made, which was originally going to be, I think, a trash can is what I had decided. I was going to make a little trash can. It's covered in cobwebs now. But yeah, this was my first guy. And the way I made this was like each of these guys is a little individual piece of styrofoam that I glued together, which it took literally a million years. And now it sits way up there, lording over me. Thank you. Yeah, the little trash can. I mean, this is what it's all about, right? Just pulling the glue off your fingers. I mean, come on, that's a good sheet of glue. Probably just really gross somebody out. Can't help it though. Alright, pasta maker. Pasta maker. Ooh, so I'm just looking at the viewer chart. Oh my god, a dozen? A solid does? Damn. Get the baker's does is what I want to know. Lol. Maybe I just need to knead it in my hands a little bit. Have fun. Thanks for stopping by. Aw, thank you, Colin. Very kind of you, sir. That's great. I love that. General positivity. We love it. Why is this called Maxi Pot? It's not pot at all. Interesting. Damn, do I have to go back to the terracotta? I was wondering. I was like, surely. I'm still complaining about it. I'm sorry. I gotta stop. I'm giving you guys a complex. It's not a thing that needs to be solved. Oh, I need to oil this bad boy up. Yeah. Needs a new oiling. Anyway, glad you all showed up. It's fun. I am going to try to do this before episodes whenever possible. So keep an eye out. If you want to do a free sub on my Patreon, you'll get the notifications. It costs nothing. It makes me feel good about myself. So that's a thing you can do if you want to. Or follow me on the Blue Sky, because I deleted my Twitter. Like a real internet warrior. Fuck Elon and such. Fuck Elon and such. Alright, oh, balls. It's getting sweaty in here, guys. I have to open a friggin' window. Alright, yeah, you're in need of some fresh oil. Alright, well, honestly, it's probably good that I pack it up here because I'm going to start mushing accidentally the clay. It's really best to do sort of one wall at a time so you don't accidentally mush it. You're mashing it. That's what you don't want to do. You don't want to mash it. You don't want to be told you're mashing it. Glue. Glue. Okay. Falling apart again. My project's falling apart again. Doing a football song, guys. Alrighty. Just gonna mush this in, and then I'm gonna call it an evening. But I will be back in about 45 minutes over on twitch.tv/Geekly Inc. to provide you with all your entertainment needs, whether they be Bugbear related or not. It's a real bugbear of mine. The whole use of the term bugbear. Fuck, I'm doing dad jokes now. I gotta get out of here. Just saying things. Alright. I think that's beautiful. You can partially see what I was doing, so that's good. Make a little fun doorway. It's gonna be so good. Anyway, yeah. I think we'll leave it there for this evening. Thank you all for joining me. Again, hopefully I'll see y'all soon.